find other things to eat. How to stay vegan, remember their bodies are not your meat. You can be a good person, don't steal their milk, their eggs, or their lives. You can be resourceful. You can find other things to eat. First, let's remember that being vegan is about not stealing anything from animals. Not their eggs, not their milk, not their freedom, not their lives. You already know that stealing is wrong, so just keep following your own moral code. When you're hungry, before doing anything else, start by drinking 2 large glasses of water immediately to fill your stomach. People often think they're hungry, when in fact, they're really just thirsty. No water bottle around? Find a tap, wash your hands, and then cup them to gulp tap water until you feel full. Now, before you rush off to eat an innocent animal's stolen body parts, stop and take 10 deep breaths and think about where the closest vegan snack is. When you're hungry, think of the wise words of Marcus Aurelius, the strong Stoic Roman emperor who reigned from the years 161 to 180. He rightly reminded us that we always have the power over our own minds. With this in mind, stop complaining and feeling sorry for yourself. You might be a little hungry, but you're doing fine. You're not the victim here. You have a plethora of choices. Just take a second to choose them. Believe it or not eating for a few hours will not kill you. But paying someone for a quick corpse burger will add to the cycle of supply and demand that leads to more animals being harmed. So, stay strong and stay vegan, no matter what obstacles come your way. How to stay vegan when you feel like you might cheat. Remember how smart you are, you can find other things to eat. How to stay vegan, remember their bodies are not your meat. You can be a good person, don't steal their milk, their eggs, or their lives. You can be resourceful. You can find other things to eat. Remember that when you're hungry, you might not be thinking straight. So you need to remind yourself that this feeling of craving meat, eggs, or cheese will pass as soon as you eat some vegan calories. So you do not need to pay anyone to harm animals. You do not need to pay anyone to kill them or steal their body parts. Your lack of planning is not the animal's fault. So don't take it out on them. Veganism feels amazing and is only hard for selfish people. For those who are compassionate and thinking about the victims, it's easy to remain on the path of justice. Just do a little bit of planning to set your meals and snacks up for success. You can do it. If you're at school, work, or at a party and there are donuts or cookies there, remember that it's mind over matter. This is the true test. What will you do when no one is watching? Real vegans never cheat because veganism is not about food. It's about ethics. Real vegans remember the greater vision here, animal liberation. With this vision in mind, future cafeterias, staff rooms, and parties will contain only vegan donuts and vegan cookies because eggs and cow's milk will be thought of as a gross thing from the past. How to stay vegan when you feel like you might cheat. Remember how smart you are, you can find other things to eat. How to stay vegan, remember their bodies are not your meat. You can be a good person, don't steal their milk, their eggs, or their lives. You can be resourceful. You can find other things to eat. To set yourself up for success, you need to unlazy your attitude and plan a little. Start by buying big bags of lentils, chickpeas, rice, quinoa, and beans. And always have some ready to go in your fridge that you could scoop into and heat up quickly or eat cold with cooked frozen veggies. Top with any of these: vegan mayo, mustard, vegan barbecue sauce, hummus, tahini, olive oil, balsamic vinegar, and spices like pepper, curry, cumin, chili, garlic, onion, oregano, basil, turmeric, etc. To assure you have support at home, Google vegan salad dressing ideas with friends and family. Drink water and eat something substantial before leaving the house. Remember to always keep a small spoon with you and a bag of trail mix consisting of walnuts, dried apricots, peanuts, raisins, hazelnuts, pumpkin seeds, figs, sunflower seeds, and dates. This way, if you're away from home, you can shove quick calories in your stomach when you're hungry. This will help you think clearly so you won't cheat. Fruit is important because it can help ease the dryness of the nuts and seeds. How to stay vegan when you feel like you might cheat. Remember how smart you are, you can find other things to eat. How to stay vegan, remember their bodies are not your meat. You can be a good person, don't steal their milk, their eggs, or their lives. You can be resourceful. You can find other things to eat. Buy a seed grinder and use it for flax seeds every morning. Just a few spoons of these goes a long way to give you a boost of protein and healthy calories, especially if mixed with oats, chia seeds, bananas, soy milk, blueberries, walnuts, hazelnuts, raisins, cinnamon, and chopped apple pieces. It's important to remember that flax seeds must be ground up to absorb the nutrients out of them. Otherwise, they will simply pass through you and into the toilet the next day. Take a second to make a mental list of all the vegans you admire and ask yourself what they would do if they were in your position right now. Would you be proud to show them how you're handling this moment, or would you be ashamed? Make a mental list of the vegan documentaries you saw about horrific animal suffering, such as dominionmovement.org, and remember how much you want to help the animals. Don't turn your back on them. Eat healthy vegan foods and let the animals live. How to stay vegan when you feel like you might cheat. Remember how smart you are, you can find other things to eat. How to stay vegan, remember their bodies are not your meat. You can be a good person. Don't steal their milk, their eggs, or their lives. You can be resourceful. You can find other things to eat. If you ever feel tired and like you might need to eat fish, a piece of cheese, or some other animal product, don't do it. That silly feeling is all in your head. Sadly, society has brainwashed us to behave badly whenever we feel sluggish, sad, or weak. But you're smarter and stronger than the lies you've been told. If you give in now, you'll feel guilty and embarrassed in 5 minutes. So stay on track. It's not the animals or stolen animal secretions that you need to eat. It's the nutrients and the calories, all of which you can get from plants. So stay strong, and stay proud, and stay vegan. Great news! Toast with peanut butter and bananas is vegan. So is spaghetti with tomato sauce. So is a smoothie made with soy milk, bananas, pineapple, mango, spinach, and chia seeds, as well as every single veggie, fruit, nut, seed, and grain. If you feel like you might need more oomph, more calories to get over the hunger, eat anything in sight that's vegan. I mean anything. Because right now, the most important thing is that you don't eat any animal products. Remember that each animal is a sentient being who has a right to live. Your job as a good person is to protect animals, not harm them. How to stay vegan when you feel like you might cheat. Remember how smart you are, you can find other things to eat. How to stay vegan, remember their bodies are not your meat. You can be a good person, don't steal their milk, their eggs, or their lives. You can be resourceful. You can find other things to eat. If you know you're being invited to a party, eat before you leave your house. We know you used to go to these events and food was one of the main attractions. But now you will be focusing on other things as the main attraction, such as the people. And remember that most parties have some kind of fruit or veggie there. And if it's not on the table, just ask if they have an extra apple or slice of bread you could have, or just eat the amazing vegan bean salad you brought with you. If you're out and hungry, find a grocery store, buy tofu, rip open the package with the tiny scissors you keep with you from now on, or with keys, and eat it just by adding salt, pepper, or mustard. Keep little packages of these, like the ones they provide at restaurants, in your bag for times like this. Remember, fries, ketchup, and vinegar are vegan. So, if you have nothing healthy around to eat, grab some of those. A fun fact is that there's even vegan food in dollar stores and pharmacies, if that's all you're close to. How to stay vegan when you feel like you might cheat. Remember how smart you are, you can find other things to eat. How to stay vegan, remember their bodies are not your meat. You can be a good person, don't steal their milk, their eggs or their lives. You can be resourceful. You can find other things to eat. Remember that your goal is to be brave, to be fair, and to be proud of your actions. Being vegan is a moral necessity for all good people. Cows are not here for us to rape, force to be pregnant, and use as milk machines. We have no right to steal milk that belongs to baby cows just because we might like the taste. Keep 1 liter Tetra Paks with you and practice getting used to drinking these at room temperature. Yes, you heard right. There's no reason that all drinks must either be boiling hot or filled with ice cubes. Soy milk and oat milk are perfectly good at room temperature. Walk into any grocery store and buy some vegan crackers, fresh bread, or carrots, and dunk them into a jar of spicy hummus. If you like vegan cheese, buy that. Some of them are made for dipping into, like the ones with a cashew base. If you like pretzels or corn chips with tomato salsa, choose those. If you like candies, instead of eating anything with too much sugar or gelatin that comes from murdered and melted pigs, buy a bag of frozen blueberries or raspberries and chill out. Eat them one at a time, allowing each healthy bite to slowly thaw in your mouth. How to stay vegan when you feel like you might cheat. Remember how smart you are, you can find other things to eat. How to stay vegan, remember their bodies are not your meat. You can be a good person, don't steal their milk, their eggs, or their lives. You can be resourceful. You can find other things to eat. This might sound weird, but consider carrying a small can opener and a spoon with you for easy access to cans of peas, pineapples, chickpeas, or lentils whenever you're on the road. While you're there, pick up some dates, apples, bananas, kiwis, peaches, and any other easy-to-grab vegan foods that look inviting. Want to wash them? Just go to the closest public washroom and rinse them under the tap. Afraid you'll look weird doing that? Stop it. Instead, if somebody gives you a weird look, simply laugh and say, "Bet you're jealous of my amazing-looking vegan snack, eh?" And then smile and offer to share it with them. You're either vegan or you're violent. You're either helping victims or creating them. So remind yourself that nothing tastes as good as being vegan feels. Seriously, being vegan means feeling proud that you're living your best life without giving in to the lame excuses that ex-vegans give. You can be smarter, kinder, and more courageous than before. You're the real deal. You're super vegan to the rescue. Surround yourself with ethical vegans online that you can reach out to if you need support to stay on track. How to stay vegan when you feel like you might cheat. Remember how smart you are, you can find other things to eat. How to stay vegan, remember their bodies are not your meat. You can be a good person, don't steal their milk, their eggs, or their lives. You can be If you're at a friend's or relative's home and they know you're vegan, but still, all they're serving is non-vegan food, say this to these uncaring, vegan-phobic people around you. If you care about me, you will help me find something vegan to eat here, because just like an alcoholic or a drug addict, I need help to kick my carnistic habit. So please don't tempt me when I'm hungry with all this non-vegan stuff right in front of my face. Continue by saying, please be kind and help me make a quick sandwich with peanut butter or hummus and olives or anything filling right now so I can stay on my vegan path. If they don't help you, leave. Do not give in to cravings you will later regret. If you're in a hospital because you've been in a bike accident or something like that, and you find yourself surrounded by ignorant or childlike vegan-phobic staff, remember that, like the rest of society, many of them are overweight, unhealthy, and undisciplined themselves, and they may find it intimidating that you're trying to be healthier than they are. If they refuse to give you a proper, well-balanced vegan meal, tell them to give you triple the veggies, fruit, bread, and beans to carry you through this glitch in time. And remember, you can always ask a friend to bring you a can opener with cans of peas, peaches, corn, lentils, beans, and pineapple to help you out. Believe in your power. You can stay vegan, even in the hospital. How to stay vegan when you feel like you might cheat. Remember how smart you are, you can find other things to eat. How to stay vegan, remember their bodies are not your meat. You can be a good person, don't steal their milk, their eggs, or their lives. You can be resourceful, you can find other things to eat. Don't get drunk or stoned, because people make stupid decisions when their minds aren't clear. If, for some reason, you make a mistake in a moment of weakness that you later regret, like eat non-vegan foods, or buy leather shoes, or a hat made out of wool, immediately punish yourself by watching Dominion Movement again to remind yourself why you are vegan. Yes, I said the word punish. No, it's not wrong to say it, and to have consequences for bad behavior. If, for some reason, non-vegans saw you engaging in this behavior, tell them you're ashamed of yourself and that you're getting back on track immediately, and then show them with your actions that you mean it. To stay healthy, don't forget to take your B12 pill on a regular basis, either once a week or once a day, depending on the dose you choose, which is much better than paying someone to murder on your behalf. And always carry a toothbrush with you. After you eat, take a second to drink another glass of water, and then brush your teeth. This will signal to your stomach, your taste buds, and your mind that eating is finished, so your brain will move on to think of other things. Now, you can continue to be a productive citizen by doing things to help make the world a better place for the animals, the planet, and humans. How to stay vegan when you feel like you might cheat. Remember how smart you are, you can find other things to eat. How to stay vegan, remember their bodies are not your meat. You can be a good person, don't steal their milk, their eggs,